We're here with Artur Furman.
Is this my good side?
This is great side.
This side?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Artur started a few companies so far in college, even Legends Card, and now you're with Wellzoo. You started another company. Can you tell us about entrepreneurship? How do you start a company in college? A lot of people think that's really hard to do.
Yeah, I mean, I think in my life, I think it really all started from my dad. He was an entrepreneur. It really drove me to I never want to do anything other than starting my own business. Like I never want to work for anyone. I just wanted to start something that could help people and not only make me happy, but other people happy as well. And it really all started in college when I started Legends Card. It was something that.
What was Legends Card?
So Legends Card was in its natural essence, it was just a discount card for the campus.
Mm-hmm.
You buy the card, and when you bring it to different vendors around town, they'll give you a discount or like a perk. But we made it really cool. So we made it metal. It was called Legends Card. It was just like there were many other discount cards that had started up and failed. And when we wanted to do this idea, everyone who had done it before us was like, no, it's going to fail. Don't do it. But we were like, no, this is going to be cool. People are going to like it, and it's going to work out. So we kept going through it. So I guess that's one lesson that I learned is that if you believe in something and it's something that you're passionate about, you should definitely listen to what people are saying, take it all in, but don't let them knock you down. They don't know the research or the thought process that you've gone through. They don't know how you're going to go about it. They just know the idea. And idea is literally just 1% of it. It's all about the execution. So that's what really kept us going. It was really fun. It taught us a lot.
Now you got another startup, Wellzoo. It's kind of like a stumble upon.
Yes.
But when people use the site, they are indirectly giving charity to their favorite organizations.
So we want to create the most passive, fun, and free way to always be supporting your favorite organization. It's like a stumble upon, but it's your homepage and you're passively raising money for your favorite organization. So it's definitely not something that, takes the place of donating your money or volunteering time. It's a complement to that. And it really all started because, growing up, me and my two friends, who are now my co-founders, we were very much involved with this one nonprofit. And, it was during the middle school, high school time. That was when we were really able to be involved and volunteer. It was an organization that allowed us to volunteer time with kids with special needs. Mm-hmm. So it was called Friendship Circle. And when we got older, we were in college, and we realized that we're not making enough money to be donating any of our own money, and B, we don't necessarily have the time to be volunteering as much as we used to. So that was what sparked us to kind of create this platform that could solve both of those issues. And throughout that brainstorming process, we try to come up with what is something that we do every day that we can turn into something good. We breathe every day, we brush our teeth every day, hopefully. And we also go on the internet every day. So we took this concept of the homepage, which we see all day, every day, we see it every time we go on the internet. And we wanted to turn it into something good, something meaningful. 80% of people have Google as their homepage, which is redundant because you just type into the address bar. And
you ever have to teach people how to make something their homepage?
So, yeah, there's definitely a learning curve. Because, it used to be more relevant, 10 years ago. People used to set their homepage to, Yahoo or, Candy Stand or something. And now it's people are just used to having Google as their homepage. People actually think that a homepage is a search engine now, which is a little bit confusing when we have to present it. But it's going okay because now we're targeting a lot of college students and they're more familiar with it. So
you have people speaking to their fraternities and ethnic groups or common sports theme that they're playing together, and they talk about it to their members?
Right, so that's a big marketing effort of ours right now. So the site started out as a way to raise money for your favorite nonprofit, but we've recently opened it up to student organizations because they need money too, and it's the platform works. And it's the type of thing where like that's the market that we're trying to hit, because we are that market. We were the people who were in a position where we wanted change. We wanted to change the way that we were able to support our favorite organization. And it was at that age when we were in college. So, it didn't click in our heads that was the market that we wanted to hit initially when we started out. We thought that we could just, contact nonprofits, get them on the site, have them reach out to their supporters. But we quickly realized that, as you mentioned, the communication, there was a barrier there where older crowds don't really understand the language of the internet as much.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it's been amazing contacting nonprofit or contacting student organizations, getting them on the site, and they have these meetings where there's like 40 kids in a meeting, and the leader of the student org just says, "Hey, like, sign up for Wazoo, we get free money." Like, it's fun, it's cool, it's passive, it's free. Why wouldn't they do it?
All right, any advice for people that want to start a business during college or out of school? I mean, any tips that you wish you knew when you started?
Yeah. I mean, I've made so many mistakes, like just so many. I think one big one is like, just like always, like I always thought that I had to like keep redesigning stuff and like redoing stuff just to make it better and better. And like, it just led to a bunch of time wasted and money wasted. And I think it's the type of thing where like, when you come out with a product, just send it out there, like let the people come back to you with their thoughts on it, with their perception of it. Cause like with both of my ventures, we kind of like, before we launched, we would keep like redoing things and like redesigning and like, and
Maybe you thought because because it wasn't pretty enough, that's why no one came. But you really just had to tell people, right?
Yeah. It was really the case where it was just like, just get it out there, get people using it and get feedback from them. We stayed secretive a lot of the time before we would launch, and like that's another thing. Like, talk to people, let them know about what you're doing. Because like no one can steal your idea, all right? Your idea is your passion. No one's gonna go out there and be like, oh, like I'm gonna do it better than that person. Like, they're not passionate. They didn't come up with it, So like when you come up with an idea, you want to talk to people about it, see what they think, see if they're actually gonna use it. That's probably the biggest thing.
Thank you very much, Arthur. It was a pleasure having you on the show.
Thank you.